here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Roki Sasaki. Safe to say, he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Indeed, his walks and hits per innings pitched is ridiculously good. I mean, when you look at the rest of the league, this guy never works out of the stretch. He's always in his windup, probably feeling pretty comfortable, getting the baseball, going right after hitters, limiting hard contact, and having good defensive work behind him.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Holiday makes the grab, and there's two gone. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, J.J. Weatherholt.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the mound in this one, Cooper Chirpy.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jackson Holiday.
Yeah, he's got a 17-game hit streak going, and this is about the time people start to pay attention around the sport. Getting up there close to 20, and the way he's swinging it, I wouldn't be shocked if he got there.
And first offering is fouled off. Witt matched a homer in his last game. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Manny Machado now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hitting better than .350 this month.
One strike.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago. Kobe Mayo. Chirpy back to work. And there's a foul ball. Mayo in his 6th season batting in the cleanup spot. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Up and in. And that's ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. Ball 2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He leads the yard to right. Home run number 20 on the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And up next for Chicago, Ken Young. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. And the lefty kicks, delivers. And right back to the mound. Fires to first in time.
Batting 7.
So up next, Jordan Beck. Lifted in the air, right center field. Freeman sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Del Castillo.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Sasaki once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch. This one in the air. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
That one misses. 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And strike 2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Tyler Freeman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Anthony brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. And now the DH, Dustin
Designated
Zager.
hitter, Dustin Zager.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jackson Holiday, the next Cub to hit. On the ground, and that's just foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Del Castillo collects, fires to first, gets
The right
him.
fielder,
One away
48.
on a drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Anthony, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. And that one lifted in the air center field. And it's caught for the out. And next for the Cubs, Thomas Yamaguchi. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning. And that knocked bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 down. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Kobe Mayo. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball right side. McLean slings to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. Cubs get one on the solo shot, and it's 2-zip. 3 innings. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Sasaki winds and deals. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Strike 3, Sasaki gets the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So digging in, J.J. Weatherholt. Right through there for a strike. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. McLean stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Line drive. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Out towards right center field. Anthony on the move to the alley. And that is that. Brewers strand 1, and they're down 2-0. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Ken Young.
Ken Young.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Shelby Tanana, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. The 2-run shot. It's 4-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next to hit, Jordan Beck. Flied to right his first time. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cooper Chirpy is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm.
Pitching for the
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Christian Mena.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swung on, belted. Rodriguez raging back towards the wall. Grabs it right up against the wall. So the lineup flips over. So up now for Chicago, Roman Anthony. In the air, left field. Chourio sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off. Machado, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Anthony racing over to make the catch. Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Brewers go down quietly, still looking at that. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the number 2 hitter, Thomas Yamaguchi. Mena back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, the tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut it down at third. And He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Corrals it. All set for the top of the sixth. Up now for Milwaukee, Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, no.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And it's 3-2. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tyler Freeman up now for the Brewers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Neto at second with 2 down.
Ball. 1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Make it 6 shutout innings. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Freeman on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out number 1. And up next for Chicago, Shelby Tanana. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Tanana went deep in his most recent game. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. This to third. Fair ball. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck.
Yep.
In the dirt.
0-1.
And a curve misses outside. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Scott Efros getting loose out there. Slayton also throwing. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out of the center field. And out to a board.
Now batting, the designated
Dustin
hitter,
Sager, the next Cub to hit. Sager having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So no runs. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
McLean.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And a ball evens the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Cubbies leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
The 1-1.
2.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 43.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Thomas Yamaguchi. In the air, right side. Freeman on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
Sasaki still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swinging a foul straight back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Neto in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Nobody left. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kobe Mayo. That one way inside. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Chourio in position, puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher to hit. Ken Young, 1 for 3. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Shelby Tanana. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Rodriguez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th. All set to start the 9th. In this one. Up now for Milwaukee, Tyler Freeman. Sasaki back to work.
Inside.
Just off the inside edge. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why. Getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he's back out there to pitch the 9th and about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, this is exciting. I hope they let him finish this one.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Check swing, called strike. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. And now 2 aboard. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Roki Sasaki won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Comes up empty.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Torkelson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And now the count is even.
1-1. No.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
They say records are meant to be broken, but 27 wins, breaking the all-time record of 26. Just never thought that we would see it. Incredible accomplishment.